All right, so we're going to start with our herbal spotlight. And in keeping with the school theme and the classroom thing, I thought it'd be really good to have an herb that's easy to get, that's really good for children, particularly over ages of 3, for like a dry cough or like an upset stomach that's kind of mild.
Yeah.
So you don't have to always give them all these drugs and cough syrups and suppressing things. So this is something that can naturally really help.
Okay.
So does this herb right here look anything familiar to you?
I would say I'm not sure what it is. I can tell you what I think it looks like, but it's
Okay.
probably not that. It looks like mushrooms. I would say something like a mushroom or
Okay.
fungus.
I could see why you would think that. I'll give you a little piece you can feel in your hand. It doesn't really have a smell, distinctive smell.
Has sort of a wooden texture to it or a bamboo type of texture to it.
I could see that,
Yeah.
yes. So this is actually a marshmallow root.
Okay.
And this is it creates like a mucilaginous type of texture in water. So it swells up. All you have to do is just take this, put it in water and put it in the refrigerator overnight. The water kind of thickens like kind of gel-like, but not like a jelly, but just thickens, and it coats your mucous membranes. It coats your throat. So it really, if you have a dry cough, it'll stop the dry cough. It'll make your throat feel a lot better. So especially for a child, if they're having that dry cough and it wakes them up in the middle of the night, if they drink this before they go to bed, they can sleep throughout the night because they don't have that dry cough where they have to cough all the time. And this is something really good and easy to take. There's no side effects. This is something like it doesn't have really any contraindications. And it's so simple. And if you want to add like lemon juice to it or something to add flavor to it, you can, but it's just like drinking water.
So you just add that to about a cup of water or so.
Water.
And does it dissolve in the water, or do we just you strain it and then you drink the water after you strain it? Okay.
Yep. And then if the child is really young, I'll say like a 3 or 4 year old who may not want to drink like a whole cup of water if they're not feeling well or I call, you can get this as a tincture. And it's best for tinctures to get it as a glycerin tincture, so it's not the alcohol based tincture for a child.
Okay.
And you'll see how that really works. So this cold infusion to do this, because most children, they can't take pills or lozenges, right, all that stuff. But when they have that dry cough, especially during like this time of year, at the time we're filming this episode, if you just put this in cold water and drink it, it coats your throat. It stops that constant coughing and irritation. It just coats the mucous membranes, coats your throat, coats your stomach, and it just helps them, especially with sleep. So
can I use this sort of as a preventative too, as an educator? If I say, well, I feel like my immune system might be weak, I want to do something to boost my immune or prevent. Can this be a preventative thing?
You can, but I would say in that specific regard, especially with you being in the school system, a better herb for preventative for respiratory and immunity boost would be mullein.
Okay.
So you can do that too. And you do the same thing, it would just be a cold infusion as well of mullein leaf. And it also has that thickening agent, so you just swallow it, and it's the same thing. That's more for immunity. This is directly for the coughing.
Okay.
Especially for a child that can sleep through the night.
Okay, perfect.
And it's very easy to obtain. You can get it online. You can go to any health food store, and they'll have it. Marshmallow.